A hungry child watches the last flame disappear. The hunters return with empty hands. No meat, no familiar fruit, no root anyone trusts. Then an elder finds a pale bulb beneath frozen soil. It may feed the child. It may stop the child's breathing. For ancient humans, dinner could become a choice in between two dangers, starvation or the unknown. So, what did ancient humans eat when food ran out? And how did ancient humans know what was safe to eat? The surprising answer: they usually did not begin from zero. Generations had already been watching, tasting, cooking, warning, and remembering. There was never one perfect caveman diet. Coastal groups ate shellfish and fish. Herd followers depended more on meat and marrow. Others gathered fruit, nuts, seed, insects, roots, tubers, and wild grains. Bones preserve part of the story. Cut marks reveal meat. Cracked bones reveal marrow. Ancient teeth still hold plant starch. And charred roots from Border Cave in South Africa shows human cooked starchy plants around 170,000 years ago. The early human diet was not simply meat or plants. It was whatever knowledge could turn into survival. But every food tradition began with a dangerous question: can we eat this? The popular story imagines a reckless caveman tasting everything until someone died. The reality was probably slower, smarter, and more human. Children watched adults. They saw which leaves were ignored, which berries were eaten only when ripe, which roots had to be roasted, which seeds had to be crushed, which smell meant decay, which bitterness meant caution. A meal could feed one night. A memory could feed generations. Taste and smell acted like imperfect guards. Sweetness could signal energy. A rotten odor could warn of danger. Disgust could make the body pull away before harm entered it. But nature does not use clear labels. Some safe foods taste bitter. Some poisonous plants look beautiful. And copying animals was never enough. A bird may eat a berry that makes a human sick. The bird survives. The person may not. So ancient humans needed more than instinct. They needed observation, preparation, trust, and stories. Then fire changed the border of the edible world. It softened roots. It made foods easier to digest. It killed some microbes. For certain plants, heating, pounding, soaking, or repeated preparation could reduce harmful compounds. Fire did not make every poison safe, but it turned some impossible foods into emergency food. And emergency food mattered because food rarely vanished all at once. First, the best food vanished. The herd moved beyond the valley. Fruit stopped growing. The river froze. The easy roots were gone. What remained was hidden inside bones, buried underground, protected by shells, smaller, tougher, or harder to digest. This is where the story becomes psychology. When food is plentiful, disgust whispers, "Do not risk it." When a child has not eaten, hunger answers, "You may have no choice." Safety protects tomorrow. Hunger demands survival tonight. Hunger changes the value of danger. An insect, once ignored, becomes protein. A bone, once discarded, becomes fat. A bitter root becomes possible. Not because fear disappeared, because starvation became louder. Now imagine a parent raising an unfamiliar berry towards a child. An elder grabs the wrist. Years earlier, someone ate that berry and became terribly sick. No written warning, survived, but one sentence, dead. Not that one. No label, no laboratory, no internet, just one human protecting another with memory. That may be one of the humanity's greatest invention, shared knowledge. Culture became a survival system outside the body. People died, but warnings could travel. In our previous video, why humans are never truly satisfied, what prehistoric humans reveal about human psychology, we saw the ancient brain keep asking, what is next? Here the question is more urgent. Will this let me see tomorrow? That decision system still lives inside you. You may stand in a supermarket instead of a frozen valley, but unfamiliar smells can still make you hesitate. A bitter taste can still feel suspicious, and a strange dish often feels safer after someone you trust takes the first bite. The Stone Age is gone. The psychology of human behavior remains. So, what did cavemen eat when food ran out? Usually, food did not become nothing. The menu became worse. Ancient humans turned toward fallback foods: marrow, shellfish, insects, seeds, roots, tubers, tough plants, and anything their skills made usable. And how did they know it was safe? They never knew perfectly. Together, they survived through inherited knowledge, observation, fire, preparation, painful mistakes, and people who remembered. Now answer honestly in the comments. If your family had eaten nothing for 2 days, would you risk an unknown plant? Like this video if it changed how you imagine ancient life. Subscribe to Origo Facts, where ancient humans, human evolution, and modern psychology reveal why people still behave the way they do. And share this video on WhatsApp with one person who thinks cavemen survived by eating anything they found. They did not survive because they feared nothing. They survived because someone was hungry. Someone was careful. And someone remembered.